Family went to Florida for the week, left me behind to work to pay for the trip. So I figured might as well jump on here and go live and hang out with you guys for a little bit. It has rained here. Excuse me. It has rained here all day, and we haven't had a good rain in a while. This is honestly we kind of need the rain. So we got a lot done in the shop. Got a lot of stuff knocked out, but I can't do anything outside because well, it's raining, it's wet, and we're in here. So what are you guys up to tonight? I see David, Mitchell, JD, Keith, Dave, Matt, Davis Hill, Jason, guy with the tractor. How you guys doing this evening? Hope you guys can all hear me. Excuse me. SLC Farms, what's up, Ryan? Chad, Southern Dirt 95, what's up, buddy? My family's down your way somewhere. They passed through there a couple of days ago. Red Dog, I got my koozie right here. I need to get me a drink to go in it. Jeff White, man, all the comments are coming in here at once. I'll try to keep up. Perry, man, how you doing? Ronnie, it's Leslie, Billy, Joy, how are you, Joy? It's just been absolutely crazy around here. Chris, Melissa, Dave, Rusty, John, Vince. What's up, everybody? You guys are rolling in now. Alan, Matt, Lakeside, Doug. Talked to Doug a little bit on the phone today. He's got a couple pretty cool projects going on. I'm going to get out there. I say this every live feed, I think, but we're going to get out there and we're going to fly some airplanes. Matt, what's up? Matt Kirsch. I hear you're working Jason. Jason. I seen Jason comment right below you. Sorry, works a lot. Being works a lot. Got some stuff up our sleeves. We've been working on. I'm home alone, dude. I got to keep myself entertained, so I'm hanging out with my people because you're not here. Travis. So I lost my train of thought. I pulled a weight here, but Black Dog, Jason Clip, Barry McBride, Keith L, Joy Ruba, Benjamin, Travis. Red Dog said something about the Texas trip. That's coming up pretty darn quick here, sooner than later. Oh, what do I do now? I'm in trouble. No, it's nothing important. Full Tail Graydon, what's up, Ed? Ed, I need to get your phone number again. I smashed my phone since last time we talked, and I lost your number. So if you still got my number, text me and let me know it's you, and then I'll save you again. Brennan Howard, Man Behind the Scenes, posted a new video today. Here's a little secret about Man Behind the Scenes' video. This is the first video he edited 100% by himself. So you guys need to go over there. I haven't had a chance to watch the video. Trucker Track, Todd, what's up here, buddy? So Todd and Trucker Track, you guys need to get mad at him because last time we did a Trucker Track live with Todd, he was supposed to give some free stuff away, and he still hasn't. But Todd, spoiler alert, he will be here at my shop Thursday. We're going to do a live with Todd from Trucker Track, and we're going to give away some free stuff What are we giving away, Todd? It's like some T-shirts and maybe a light. Look, I still got my light back here. You tried to beat off, and you missed and hit my shelf instead. But Smoking Trucker. But anyways, back to Man Behind the Scenes real quick. That's the first video he edited by himself. Every video up to this point, I had edited for him. And he actually did a pretty good job. I haven't got a chance to watch the whole thing, but what little bit I did watch, I think he did a pretty good job. So you guys need to go to Man Behind the Scenes channel and go to Man Behind the Scenes channel and give him some credit for that. Joy wants to know if I got the 120 fixed. Yes, the 120 is fixed. Got it, Ed. Thanks. The 120 is fixed and back on the job, has been for a while. If you guys have been following me for a while, you know my videos are about a month behind. So it's actually been back on the job for, I don't know, probably 2-3 weeks and doing awesome. I got one issue. I got one pin in the boom I got to do something with it. It's not a greasing issue. It just squeaks every once in a while, and it's really annoying. If you guys watch Captain Kleeman's video, you guys seen it on there. You could hear it. It's just really annoying. So I want to get that fixed. So it's annoying for me to operate, and I know it's annoying for you guys in the video. So T-shirts, lights, Don't worry, it will be good. Oh, Todd. Oh, man. Yeah. Yes, Captain Kleeman. There's Captain Kleeman. He ran the 120. I don't know. What'd you probably put on the 120? You had Neil down. You guys probably put, I didn't look at the hour meter. You guys probably put 10 or 12 hours on it. And if you guys follow me on social media, you'll know that I've been using the 120 to mow my front hill. And Squeaky will get to, yeah, that's no joke. Get it? No joke. Sorry. All right, that was uncalled for. But yeah, anyways, I've got to get the squeak fixed. As soon as we get the squeak fixed, we'll be in pretty good shape. But Joy, there's a video coming shortly on that. I don't want to give too much of it away, but we end up doing work to the final drives on both sides, and I covered it in great detail. This next video you guys are getting ready to see is setting trusses with the Volvo. And I'll give you a little bit of a spoiler alert. We have a lot more trouble with the Volvo. So that's how both excavators end up in the shop at the same time. And I kind of go over, I know I was a little bit hard on the Volvo in this last video. That job turned out awesome, but it was super frustrating. It was a very difficult job to get in and out of. It was hard on equipment. We just had a lot of bad luck on that one job. And I took it out on the Volvo, which wasn't fair. But it don't get any better. The next job, I really get mad at the Volvo. But the video after that, I kind of sit down and explain to you guys what all's going on with the Volvo and what all the issues I was having and all that good stuff. So hopefully that'll make sense to you guys. That'll be in the next, I don't know, next couple of videos. There's the next video, I think. Well, I got my video list here. The next video is setting trusses, and then make sure I got that right. Yep, setting trusses, and then we had some issues with the Mac. That comes after that, so you guys have to stay tuned to see what all happens with the Mac. And now I'm not going to say too much, but we have some issues with the trailer that me and Captain Clement got to iron out. So finally got parts in for that. Knowing what actually happened and watching Captain Kleeman's video, I'm not going to lie, I laughed pretty hard, Captain. But it's all good. It's all good. But no, hopefully I'm not trying to shout myself out here, but my videos are about a month behind on YouTube. And if you guys follow me on social media, you'll get to see a lot of stuff that happens in real time. And there's some really cool stuff. Sorry, Captain. There's some, hey, Captain Kleeman, totally off subject here, but you got blamed for breaking a mirror that you did not break. I was talking to Donnie Freilich when I went to pick up the pieces for the part you really did break. You know what I'm talking about? And he told me he was following me back from Rocky Point on that job we drove the piers. And whenever I passed the school bus, that limb on the excavator, or that limb hit the mirror on the excavator. So apparently I broke that mirror and not you. I'm sorry. The mystery is solved of how the mirror on the excavator got broke. Anyways, back to what I was saying is, if you guys follow me on social media, Facebook and Instagram, you get more of a real-time update of what's going on. And we got some really cool stuff going on. One is AMI Attachments sent me a ruckus rake to demo, which is it's a version of the Harley Power Rake. But this thing's got all kinds of cool features on it. It's got tilt and angle, and it's got dual drive drums and all kinds of crazy stuff. I've been using it. We got 2 or 3 jobs down with it. Captain Kleeman's actually got a video already posted on his thing. How far away is the pond job with the super stick that I've seen? That job wasn't for Farmer Chris, but it was in Farmer Chris's neighborhood. Barry Hanson's talking about, I posted some pictures on, I think it was on Facebook, wasn't it, Barry? I had the super stick dredging the pond back on the 120. It was awesome. I love that machine. Neil, oh my goodness, Neil, I'll never get your name right. I'm gonna call you Cook. Neil Cook, Dig Drive DIY. I got to meet this guy in person. He come down. So last weekend he did a bucket refit for Captain Cleveland. Put a quick attach on a 655. Neil has got an awesome channel. He does a lot of he does some small excavating stuff. He does some small excavating stuff, and he does a lot of shop projects. He reminds me of a scaled down version of myself. So I think that's a fair way to describe you, Neil. Get mad at me if it's not, but he does a lot of stuff like I do. It's just a little bit on a smaller scale, which I think more people could relate to. So if you want a smaller version of me, does that make sense? I think that's a good. I think that's a good way to describe you, Neil. Anyways, Neil's an awesome guy. He does awesome work, and he's got an awesome channel. So if you guys are looking for a cool channel, go check out. Jump over and check out Neil. I'm gonna call him Neil Dig Drive DIY because his last name looks like Cook, but it's not pronounced that way, and I always get it wrong. So you guys get the point. But he come down, hung out with Captain Cleveland, and spent a weekend in Derby. And I think they had a good time down here. He's from northern Indiana, and we had this conversation. We had this conversation about how different Indiana is from northern to southern. It is two completely different states. So I think they were pretty pleasantly surprised how different it was when they got down here. So, man with a plan, what's up? How you doing this evening? Yeah, Pete, I seen somebody else posted on social media I follow that you guys got some snow up that way too. Captain Cleveland. I can't keep up with you, Di. Oh. Yeah, Neil, wish I know you guys are in and out of Derby pretty quick. Wish we could have spent some more time together. Yeah, I'm glad we got at least glad we got to meet. A lot of you guys are asking what's going on with the 120 because you've seen some pictures of it back on the job. I got some good videos coming on that. I don't want to completely spoil it. My first intentions were to just buy a used final drive and put it in there, but Todd from Trucker Track talked me into taking it apart and dabbling into the final drive rebuild business. And that's what I ended up doing. If anybody's interested in doing that, watch these videos coming out. That video will be out. Oh my goodness. That'll be out 11/19. That video will be out 11/19. Watch that video because I learned a lot, and I would definitely do stuff different next time than what I did this time. It's not that difficult, just a lot of kind of goofy stuff in there. But anyways, it's back on the job. It's doing good. Both machines are running. Both machines are running right now. Both machines are running and have been running pretty much issue free for a couple weeks now. So I don't know. I'm trying to find a way to explain this to you guys. I can only run one machine at a time. Captain Cleveland runs one machine from time to time, and Jerry will run the 120 a little bit. Joy, that's a good way to remember it. It's your birthday, 11/19. Captain Cleveland runs one machine. Jerry will run the 120. Jerry will not run the 140. But having two machines logistically helps me out so much because like Captain Cleveland can be leapfrogging equipment in front of me. So it'll be Volvo, John Deere on and back and forth. And then if one of the machines is set up on a big job, as you guys will see in some upcoming videos, I can take the 120 or whatever machine sitting idle and go knock out some small jobs in the evenings or on the weekends. It just kind of works out. Dan Brown, I do have a video coming where I cover all the emissions issues I had on the 140 in pretty good detail. I apologize up until this point that I haven't covered that real well. Excuse me. The reason I haven't is because I am not familiar with it. I don't know enough about it to speak about it knowledgeably, and I don't want to say anything It's not that I don't want to say anything wrong. I just don't have enough knowledge to have an opinion, if that makes sense. But I'm getting a quick education, let me tell you. I've learned a lot, and I will share what I've learned. I will share what I learned with you in an upcoming video. That video, if you want to know, well, let me see here. Well, I don't know where that one's at. Sorry. I got on 11.5, totally off subject here, but on 11.5, there's an absolutely awesome video coming out. If anybody wants to mark their calendar. And it was actually filmed in March. So you guys can't get mad at me, but it was actually filmed in March, and we just got around to where we can get permission to post it. And it's actually got the Hyundai machine in it from back in March. Where is that? I'll have to go back and look and see where that video is at. I don't see it on the list. But anyways, I got a video coming where I cover all the issues I had with the 140. And I don't want to mislead anybody thinking the Volvo is an absolute piece of crap. It's not. It's a good machine, and for the most part, I'm happy with it. There's just some things with it that have disappointed me, and one being all the emission issues and how expensive they are to work on. That's not really a Volvo thing. That's just, I think, modern equipment in general. I know from Brian 6180, me and him were talking, and a few other guys talking. It seems like Komatsu seems to have their stuff figured out the most on that end of it. Some of them are a lot better than others. I think Volvo's pretty well known for being a little bit behind the times on emissions. I could be off on that, but the pressures on it are factory. The pressures on the 120 are factory. And it still does not make sense to me that, yes, full tilt grading 11.5, that is the video. It still don't make sense to me that a machine that is 16 years newer, got 10,000 less hours on it, 2 ton bigger, will not outperform its smaller counterpart with everything set to factory specs. That's probably my biggest disappointment. I know I can go crank on screws and I can go do stuff and make it outperform the 120. That's not the point. That's not what I'm saying. Why can't it do that from the factory? And it's not the 120 is not cranked up and never. Miss SOT, what's up? I need to get a hold of you. We got a few things we need to. Should have got me a drink. Got a bug in my throat. The 120, it's got the original engine, original pump, and original valve body. It has never been touched in 12,000 hours, and it's still within a couple hundred pounds of factory spec. And it still runs and operates like a sewing machine. The first couple of jobs I did with it, I didn't get really dig with it a whole lot, but these last couple of jobs, we got to do some digging, and it's, I mean, the Volvo's got some advantages over it, but the 120, man, that is just one solid old machine. Yeah, Hunter, man, that seems to be a pretty consistent thing. Yes, Captain Kleeman, you are correct. The Volvo air conditioning works considerably better than the 120 air conditioning. But good news, it's not that time of year right now. So we'll. I know, Miss SOT. I got my phone on silent right now, and I've got 27 messages just since I went live. My phone. I keep saying I'm going to do another day in life video, but the whole video would just me be doing this. And then whenever I'm not doing this, I'll be holding the camera doing this. It's amazing. It is amazing I get anything done. I'm telling you, people, it is absolutely amazing I accomplish anything during the day. But it's Dirt Brute. That's man. I've heard a lot of good things about the Komatsu stuff. Yeah, they're not. Well, that's a bunch of bull crap there. ROTK9. I'm not buying into that. I'm not buying into it at all. Yeah, I mean, I need to do that. Rock in that last video was the first. How do I want to describe this? So whenever I bought the Volvo, I immediately put the 120 in the shop, which was I bought the Volvo it was like the very end of the year, December last year. So I immediately put the 120 in the shop. So whenever I first had them, I never ran them side by side. I never had them both running at the same time. But as I ran the Volvo, I kept thinking, man, this thing just feels like it don't have the grunt power of the 120. And I'm thinking, well, maybe it's balanced different, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Then I demoed the Hyundai machine, and I'm like, this feels more like the 120. And that Hyundai machine would pick up that they both had 42-inch buckets on it, and that Hyundai machine would handle that 42-inch bucket considerably better than that Volvo would. I'm thinking, man, maybe that Hyundai's just that powerful. I don't know. Then I got the 120 running again, and we met at the Big Rock, and it was perfectly clear at that point that the Volvo does not have it, and the 120 still does. So, Farmer Chris, what's up? I was just at your place today. Surprise, surprise. Farmer Chris has got more work. Me and Farmer Chris, we got a pretty good video coming up. Tearing down an old barn. Miss SOT, you better get over there and get your combine ride with Farmer Chris. He's ripping through the corn pretty quick. This rain has slowed him down a little bit, but he's making pretty good run at it. So works a lot. Are you heading in for dinner? I'll holler at you tomorrow. Have a good evening, buddy. What's my long-term opinion on the 304? All right, so here's my take on the 304. I get asked this a lot. Mechanically, the 304, it is, Pete. I've answered that question 1,000 times. I don't know what else to tell you guys. It's not the hydraulic pressure issue. And it's not necessarily saying it's a Volvo issue. It's the way the pivot points are on the thumb. They just suck. So back to the 304 real quick. The 304 is a very, very, very mechanically sound machine. I've had very few problems with it. A couple random blowed hoses, and I ran it out of fuel one time, which you guys seen on YouTube. Very, very mechanically sound machine. Oh, I did have a final drive go out of it. But it's the visibility sight lines in it suck, and it's extremely powerful. It's probably the most powerful mini excavator I've ever ran, and by far the most powerful excavator I've ever ran. But it just don't have any finesse. Like you run it long enough, you can kind of get it where you can do what you want it to do. But I don't know. I keep it around because it's a good solid machine and it don't give me any trouble. We don't put a whole lot of hours on a mini excavator. I'd have to go back and look at some of my records. That machine may get 300 hours a year on it. So it does what I need it to do for now. The big excavators, whenever I had just one, that John Deere 120, it would pretty religiously clock about 1,000 hours a year. The dozers, the D4G, it used to get 500 to 600 hours a year on it. That's got cut back a little bit because the skid steer is taking over some of that work. Right now, the big excavators, if you combine them, they're getting about 1,000 hours a year. The D4G and the skid steer are probably getting about 400 hours a year. The mini excavators like 250, maybe 300 hours a year. And then the trucks run a lot. They run a lot. It's amazing. Yeah, Charlie Thomas, I've looked at some Takakuchis. We have no dealer support. We have no dealer support at all for Takakuchi, period. So it's a little bit of a stretch for what we got going here. And I seen somebody compare. You talked about Chris and Let's Dig's stuff. You know, a couple different things there. Chris's smallest excavator is a 160, and his big dogs are in a whole different class than mine. And whenever I talk about my Volvo, I'm talking about a Volvo 140. I'm not talking about a Volvo 220 or a Volvo 2 whatever 50 or whatever and up. I'm talking about what I got. Uh, so the I don't know. They may change stuff as they go up. It seems like talking to a lot of people, the Volvos seem to be a little bit inconsistent. I don't know for sure. I don't. It's going to be hard to find anything that compares to them Deere / Hitachi machines. They were some of the best excavators ever built. The new Deere stuff, I don't care for one bit. But the Deere / Hitachi machines that were from, I don't know, 2000, like 98 up through like 2014, somewhere in there. Those were good machines. Mitchell Long, Catherine, how are you? I've seen Nutsy sneak in here. Nutsy 319, what's up, buddy? You need to sneak your way back down here, Nutsy. I got a few more tree trimming jobs. I need you to jump in here on, but there, Bruce. PC40, it's awesome. Yeah, I don't. The buddy of mine that owns a large excavating company, they got like 60 pieces of equipment, or no, they got more than that. They got close to 100 pieces of equipment. They just bought a brand new. They were hardcore Deere guys. I mean, they bought Deere excavators for 40 years, and yeah, Neil, I agree. They bought Deere machines for probably almost 40 years. They just bought a brand new PC 450 Komatsu machine for a few different reasons, but they really seem to like it so far. They replaced they had a 450D John Deere they replaced with the new PC. I think it's 450. I could be wrong on that. Whatever the size is around there. Yep, Tim, you're right. At the end of the day, it's what works for you, what you can work on, what you got access to. I'm not saying the Volvo is a bad machine. I am not saying that one bit. It's just it got some quirks to it that I've either need to find a way to get used to or need to find a way to adjust out of it. All the pressures are set where the pressures are supposed to be. I am not cranking anything over factory. Nothing's relieving early. Everything's set where it's supposed to be. And that's where I'm going to keep it. I want my machines to run for a long time. I don't want to push them any harder than what the factory intended to push them. So everybody's talking about turning screws and this, that, and the other. Nope, not going to happen. Todd, they had an extended boom excavator. I don't know if I've ever seen one of those. Yeah, I've only ran one Komatsu excavator, and it wasn't for a very long time. So I don't know if I got enough of an opinion. I will have to say the short period of time that I had that I put like 150, almost 200 hours on that Hyundai machine when I had it. And hey Ryan, I was pretty impressed with it. I wouldn't say it's as smooth as the Volvo was. The Volvo was pretty smooth, but man, it had some brute strength and it got the job done. I don't know. It's crazy how different they all are. I don't know. It's Trail Tracker. What's up? Yeah, I learned my lesson. I had a FL70 Freightliner, Captain Kleeman. Every time I think of that truck, I got a picture on my phone of it all folded over like a pretzel where Captain Kleeman wrecked it. But it had a 5.9 Cummins in it. And I had a guy that worked for me that was a 5.9 Cummins mechanic. Actually, it's Epic Champion. So he cranked this thing up. This 5.9 Cummins would burn the tires off in third gear on a dump truck. But it didn't last. It didn't last at all. It had to run like heck for about 3 months, and then we'd be doing major engine work. It had to run like heck for 3 months. And I learned then I'm gonna leave everything factory settings. 6-4 fab. We got your goodies. I didn't bring them up here with me. We got them. We opened them up. Buddy, you had that thing packaged up now. Let me tell you, it took a knife, a pry bar, a drill press. I don't know. It took everything out of there. But we got it. Appreciate the note inside. That was awesome. Go check out 6-4 Fab. He sent Aaron and I some solid core wire. 045, which we got a pretty good project we want to do on the lowboy trailer. Pretty good project we want to do on the lowboy trailer this winter. So we're gonna run that in there. So 6-4 Fab, thanks a bunch. We got the box, we got it open, and we're good to go. So appreciate that very much. Yeah, Brian 6180 got a new Komatsu 238. Those are pretty good looking machines. The older Komatsu zero turn machines or zero tail swing machines, the cab on them is goofy as crap. But the new ones, they're all right. If I was closer, I'd go get this box that 6-4 Fab sent us. He had to spend 3 days building this box. You would have thought he was shipping gold or something. It was impressive, buddy. It was impressive. I'm not going to lie about it. Captain Cleveland had that. You know what? Buddy, dual shield flux core, it got here without being damaged, and we cannot thank you enough, 6-4 Fab. We do appreciate that. Did the mirrors make it? Yeah, so back to that FL70 Freightliner. I built a custom dump bed for this thing. It was an old Penske truck. Then we painted it green. I don't know if I got a picture. I smashed my phone again the other day, and I lost a bunch of my pictures. We painted it green. And one of the first jobs we did with it was hauling off an old jail. And Cleveland went back and threw the woods on it. And yes, he did rip a mirror off. And that was like, I don't know, how long ago was that, Cleveland? That was a long time ago. It was about 10 years ago. So he's been knocking mirrors off for a while. Oh, what mileage is on the old puppy dog? It's sitting right at 800,000 miles. 800,000 miles. Yeah, digging dirty, dirty digging. Gosh, Jared, I never can get your name right. They are definitely goofy. Definitely goofy for sure. My miniature machines, Mary, my miniature machines behind me are the upper ones up there are actually childhood toys that I've had since I was a kid and saved. The Hyundai machines over there are gifts. Hyundai gave them to me whenever I was demoing their stuff. Somebody sent me a replica of the 850 Dozer. It's down below. I need to get it up here yet. And I've had some stuff given to me, but most of it's left over from whenever I was a kid. I always needed a place to go with it. So this used to be my parts room for my shop. Whenever I started this crazy YouTube business, I decided to turn it into my little YouTube area up here, and I took all the parts off the shelf and put all the cool stuff back there. So anytime anybody sends me something, I try to set it back there and leave it back there for a while where everybody can see it. So that's where I keep all my goodies. Oh no, the pressure kicked on. It'll kick off, I promise. I told you guys I was in the shop. Yeah, I wish I had a bunch of old Tonka toys too. I wish I would have saved my stuff. Nuts, I do. I need a skidder up here. That's one of the few things I don't have. I agree with you. Sorry about the compressor. Don't worry, it'll kick out. Yeah, that's the old New Bride stuff. That's some, of course, SOT Metalworks made my signs. Oh, I'll talk about that in a minute. Greg, I do not have any camouflage shirts. Red Dog, yes, I got the 850, and the top was broke off, and the blade was broke off. I don't know. I guess the postage service just smashed this thing. I remember you saying it was hurt a little bit, so I got it down there on my desk, down there on my bench. I'm gonna try to piece it back together a little bit and get it set up here on the thing. Come on, compressor. About enough. Sassafras Valley, no. If you guys follow me on social media, we had our, there we go. Sassafras Valley, if you guys follow me on social media, you know we had our last go-kart race of the season, and Gunnar missed it. He's in Florida. I'm hoping to get his go-kart going here where he can at least maybe run some test laps this year, and then they're ready to go next year. See you, Nutsy. Hey, Tony Peters, what's up? But this sign back here reminds me, Mr. 20,000 right there. Guys, we are closing in on 50,000 subscribers and 10 million views on this channel. How crazy is that? I started this thing a year and a half ago. I think that's when I started it. Who would have ever dreamed we'd be sitting here at 50,000 subscribers, or almost 50,000 subscribers and almost 10 million views? But I haven't done a subscriber giveaway in a long time. Whenever we hit 50,000 subscribers, I am going to do a giveaway. I'm not for sure what I'm going to do or what I'm going to give away yet. But whenever we hit 50,000, which is close, I don't know, we're right at 49,000 right now. So next couple of weeks, we will definitely do a giveaway. Has the virus slowed down your business, Dean? No, it's went the other way. My business is absolutely, through the roof. It's insane how busy we are. I don't want to talk about it on here. If you guys follow me on social media, you'll see a couple things, but we got a lot of cool stuff coming. SLC form. He said, I'll take the D4G. I don't, spoiler alert, buddy, I don't think we're going to be giving away any equipment, or at least actually running equipment. Yeah, Tony, I wish it would too. I don't know what the deal is with YouTube and their notifications. I know they're kind of revamping that whole system. Doug, Lakeside, I got a text from you, but it didn't have a picture with it. Yeah, they're rude. I need to remember to turn that thing off. The wall between the shop and the house is soundproof, but there's something about the harmonics of that compressor that's the one thing you can hear in the shop. I could be out here with a sledgehammer just beating away on something, and they don't hear it in the shop. And that compressor kicks on, you can hear it in the house. I don't know. I don't get it. So, yeah, thanks, Tom. So I would say we'll probably hit 50,000 subscribers by the end of the month if everything keeps going somewhat good. So anyways, we hit 50,000. We're going to do some sort of HR department's not here, Mrs. Dirt Perfect. So whenever she gets here, we'll have to kind of get all that get that all okayed by her. But I'm sure we'll give away maybe a hat and shirt, and I don't know. We'll come up with something. I'd come up with something pretty cool. 50,000. That's a pretty big mark. We kind of blew right past 30 and 40. So we hit 50. I'd definitely like to recognize it and do something. So I can't thank you guys enough, man. You guys watching this channel and interacting with this channel, it's gave me a lot of opportunities. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I really appreciate that. So, this is Doug from Lakeside Ranch's new drone. Maybe one of these days he's gonna let me fly it. He just don't know it yet. Looks pretty darn cool. But a day in the life with Dirt Perfect. I don't know. Captain Kleeman can comment on that. That's a pretty chaotic life. Jerry needs to go live. Captain Kleeman, we'd have to have a cowbell over here. Every other word Jerry said, we'd have to beep him out. That man, the mechanic fixer. If I get too many subscribers, I can send them your way. So, Yeah, Mark, appreciate that. I never, I think I've said this before. Whenever I started the channel, it'd be 2 years in November. I was going to do it for 1 year. If I got 1,000 subscribers in the first year and got monetized, I thought, well, I'll decide then whether I want to keep going or not. And I don't know if I got a choice to quit anymore. So, yeah, Farmer Chris, whenever, oh, Cleveland. Yeah, Farmer Chris, Jerry definitely makes you look pretty good whenever you're around. I don't have to beep you out near as much as I do him. So Jerry was up building the lake for Captain Cleveland, and he asked me what I was doing. And I said I was digging a crawl space, and he said, "How you doing that under a house?" I mean, most people realize the house isn't there yet, but Jerry has to ask the questions. Todd, I think Captain Cleveland's working on his stickers there. BC, that'd be awesome to get. I'd love to get the 120 die-cast excavator to that. I don't know how you go about doing that, but that'd be an awesome giveaway for sure. Max, yes, we are getting more T-shirts in stock. We're trying to get stocked up more and more as winter comes on. If you guys are interested in any of the Dirt Perfect stuff, hats, sweatshirts, we got Super Stick shirts. DirtPerfect1.com. I think I got. Check this out right there. DirtPerfect1.com. You guys can go on there and check out all that stuff. We got koozies, hats, mugs. Headbands, several different T-shirts. If you see something on there, or if something's on there is not in your size, or something you guys would like, then there's a info email on there. Email that info account, and either my secretary or Mrs. Dirt Perfect will get that, and you guys will be. We'll do what we can to get you in there. So. It's a lot of work. Miss Dirt Perfect takes care of all that. It's a lot of work, but she seems to enjoy it. And you guys seem to buy quite a bit of stuff, so we keep doing it. So we do appreciate that. I don't, hey, John, how are you? I don't try to make a whole lot of money off of it. We just try to kind of pass it through because I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys supporting us. So I want to get that stuff to you guys as affordable as I can. We do not have masks currently. We actually talked about doing that, getting some masks. I'm assuming somebody asked about Captain Cleveland's drone. He said it's hibernating. What's the next trade show you're going to? I'm going to try to go to the World of Concrete if they have it in Vegas. If that don't happen, it'll probably be the Farm Machinery Show in Louisville. If that don't happen, we're going to try to have our YouTube meet and greet sometime in March. And we're probably going to have the YouTube meet and greet in March. I think got a bunch of people coming in there. Jade Pay Dirt going to hit 50,000 subs at the same time. Yeah, I passed him about 2 weeks ago, and I think I'm about almost 3,000 subs up on Pay Dirt right now. So I thought for sure he would have beat me to 50,000, but Jeff, I don't know what you're calling small sizes. I think we stock everything up to 3X, and anything over 3X, if you email us, we'll get it special ordered for you. Hopefully that makes sense. ICUEE should be in October. Yeah, if that happens, I will be at that for sure. I think I don't know 100% for sure, but I think I'll probably be there associated with somebody. Sassafras Valley, thanks for stopping by, buddy. World of Concrete has moved to October. Look at Muddy Feet showing up with all the good information. I know I was talking to some of the guys from Plum Wall Bracing, and they said that was a possibility. It was going to get moved to October. So that is interesting for sure. We are going to visit Muddy Feet in December, though, as long as he'll still have us. And I'm going to operate a pump truck. Hopefully that's not a fail video, Jeff. Yes, Joey, we're going to see Muddy Feet the 1st of December is the plan. Ed, Full Tilt, Brandon, whoever's commenting for Full Tilt, have a good evening, buddy. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video the other day. You guys were in, or Ed was in. So oh man. Ken, doing good, buddy. The family's out of town on vacation, so I figured I'd hop on here and hang out with you guys for a little bit. And it's raining here, so I'm a little bit limited on what I can do. Spent the whole day in the shop today. Got a lot of stuff done. Put all new. Yep, Nathan, we got the 120 back together. Got a couple of videos coming on that. Oh, we're gonna have a good time, buddy. Muddy Feet, we are gonna have a good time. I don't know if I told you or not, but we're gonna try to kidnap Wade and bring Logger Wade with us. He don't know it yet. Well, he kind of does, but we're gonna do our best to get him. Officer Hoover's already gave us our marching orders of what we can and can't do. So it's gonna be a good time. This virus has got all these trade shows all kinds of messed up. The last trade show I was at was we were at Con Expo out in Vegas. So yes, where you at, Farmer Chris? You out driving around? You should have popped in. Never know who's gonna show up around here. I'm home alone. Man, I know you guys still see man behind the scenes in all my videos, but he hasn't actually worked in over 2 months. And it's Matt's been helping me some. Captain Klingman's been helping me some, but it's been crazy busy, but it's also been good. No, Tim, they're on separate slabs. My house is actually a crawl space, and then the garage there's a block wall between them, and there's the garage. Full Tilt grading, I don't think we're going to make it out there in November. I was talking to Doug from Lakeside Ranch about this today. I had a couple big projects that got pushed back a little bit, and there's just so much stuff going on. I want to. I just don't think I'm going to be able to swing it. Mary, why do I love the 120 so much? It's simple. There's a couple farmers around here got a 160. It'll do the same work that 160 will do and burns a quarter of the amount of fuel as the 160. It's easy to move. It's quick and nimble to load up. It's easy to get down the road. It's efficient to move. And I put 7,000 hours on that machine and had 5 hours of unscheduled downtime. It's just been a phenomenal machine. It's very little issues. I mean, it's just been a good machine. That's why I like the 120 so much. Do I wish I got the Hyundai over the Volvo after running them both for a while? Kyle, that's a great question. And I'm pretty sure I would have been happy with either one. The one thing that makes that a little bit hard to answer is the Hyundai wasn't set up the way I wanted it to be set up. I think if I had it set up the exact same way of what I got, I probably would have been equally happy or maybe a little bit happier with it. Chad, I cover that in an upcoming video about what the all the emissions codes were. I've had basically 3 different emissions issues, 3 different codes that have plagued me. And I haven't talked about it a whole lot on the videos, not that I'm trying to keep it from you guys. No, the Red Dog, it's not on there. It's it might be on my personal page, but it's not on the business page. It was from years ago. I didn't talk about it or didn't cover it because I didn't know enough about it. But now that I've got educated, I know a little bit more about it, and I can speak knowledgeable and make sure I explain it to you guys correctly. I do have a video coming up where I cover that pretty pretty well. I was looking to see where that was at. I think it's 10/26 is when it'll be out. It's called Two Broke Excavators. So the other thing, a reason why I like the 120 so much is it burns. It's 100% paid for. I owe nothing on it. And the profit margin on that thing is just through the roof. I mean, I get the same money for the 120 as I get for the 140. Yes, Captain Kleeman, you are correct. If you go back to Captain Kleeman's channel and you go to his old videos before he was Captain Kleeman, there is some videos of the old FL70 on there. And there's one pretty good video of Captain Kleeman got it hung up with Clint, and we got her out of there. I forgot about that, Captain Kleeman. I'm glad you brought that up. Why do I do concrete and not just excavation? That's a little bit of a loaded question. So whenever I started business back in 2006, 7, and 8, there wasn't, no DEF on the 120. This is correct. I've never had one issue with the emission system on the 120. Not one. None. So whenever I started back then, there was a recession, and I couldn't afford, nor could I get a loan for hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of excavating equipment. But I could buy $4,000 worth of braces and pour ICF walls. So I kind of got doing this ICF thing kind of as a niche, and then I started doing the excavating along with it. And then I went down this road of building custom houses. We built high-end custom houses for almost 12 years. At one point, we had 10, 12 guys working, doing 5, 10 houses a year. And I was doing the excavating along with that. I actually had a business partner in the construction business, and it kind of ran its course. It got burned out, couldn't keep help. Just wasn't enjoying it as much anymore. So the end of 2018, I said, that's it. I'm going back to a one-man band. I'm going to get back into the excavating full time, started the YouTube channel. And 2 years later, bam, here we are. Life's still busy. Life's still crazy. But I am enjoying what I'm doing a lot more. And a lot of it's thanks to you guys. My neighbor Wade's tried to get me to do YouTube for a long time. I always claimed I didn't have time for it. But I've thoroughly enjoyed it more than I ever thought I would. A lot of it's because a lot of the awesome people I met on here interacting with you guys. As you guys know, I pretty much like or reply to pretty much every comment I get. If for some reason I didn't, it's one of the few that slipped through the cracks. Thanks to you guys interacting with the channel, I've got some amazing opportunities. Karen placed a new order. I've got some amazing opportunities. It's just been, I had 3 businesses before. We had the construction business, I had a real estate development business, I had the excavating business. The kids were getting older, starting to get into more stuff. I was spread too thin. I wasn't enjoying it. So we scaled back to just the excavating and the YouTube, and I'm still busy, but I'm enjoying it a lot more. Todd, yeah, Keith, it's you got to remember what you guys see on YouTube. To be honest with you, like what I film is a very, very, very small portion of my day. I'd say probably about 60% of my jobs actually get filmed. There's a lot of stuff that goes on that don't get filmed. Yeah, Muddy Feet, the viewers make it worthwhile. I don't mind putting the effort into editing a video and letting you guys watch it, because I know you guys appreciate it, and I know you guys look forward to it. Ryan, I appreciate that. I do 2 things whenever I do a job. One, I treat it like I was doing it for myself, and 2, I don't try to retire on every job I do. I just try to make enough money to get to the next one. That's my goal. Greg, good deal. Glad that worked out for you. I don't really care. I mean, obviously, I want to make money and have enough money to have a provide for my family, but I don't have no interest in being rich or be one of these look at me guys. I don't really. I'm just not into that stuff. These people have all these new flashy equipment and they want to wave it around like, look at me and look what I got. I'm like, that's nice, but I'm doing pretty good over here with what I got, and my payments are way less. So I've just never been into that stuff at all. What's the GBW on that bumper pull trailer I got? That's a good question for Officer Hoover. He went to look at me. I got a video coming on that as well. New trailer. Man, my list is all kinds out of whack. New trailer, 11/13 is when that video will be out. It's 40,000, I believe. 40,000 is what it is. All right, Ryan, good. Hopefully, awesome. Appreciate that. Yeah, John, I've become very passionate about ICF because I think it's just an awesome product, and a lot of people don't use it because they don't understand it. We built close to 100 houses using ICF. My house is ICF. I'm hoping to bring some light to it with this channel. There's a lot of my ICF videos get a lot of attention. So it's ICF is an amazing product, especially whenever it's used properly. I'm really cool. I'm really glad I stumbled across it. I come across ICF because I like to do stuff a little bit different, and ICF is a little bit different on our area, and we kind of really built that up a little bit. So, how many phone calls do I get a day? A lot. I don't know. Jason works a lot, can answer that. My phone pretty much goes off nonstop. I really have to kind of sort through what I do and don't do. I do have some people I can pawn stuff off to. I do not get a lot of phone calls or texts from fans, which is good and bad all at the same time. If I got time, I'll talk, but I don't always have time. My phone number is not greatly advertised out there, so Dodge guy, no, I didn't get to see Chris this last time we were out there in PA. We're planning a few trips. We'll probably cross paths here, I'd say first of the year somewhere. 304, would I buy another one? I don't know. I was talking to Ed from Full Tail Grading. He seems like the new one's got some of the stuff ironed out that I had problems with on what I got. So, yeah, it's a chance. 645, yeah. Captain Cleveland, I'm going to kill you. That's all I got to say. I'm going to start forwarding all my phone calls to you if that's the case. I'm just involved in a lot of stuff. I'm president of the community association. I sit on the Perry County Solid Waste Board. We own the Derby Market, own the excavating business. There's just a lot going on. Just a lot going on. 39 deal with the crap. What are you guys trying to do? Sell my phone number out? Whenever I first started in YouTube, I had stickers on the side of my truck, and there was a phone number on those stickers, and it was actually my business partner's phone number. Oh, I think they still call him and blow his phone up occasionally from them older videos, but you won't get me on that phone number. Sorry, guys. I guess I can sell Captain Cleveland's phone number. I got it. How far do you travel for jobs? Tim, whenever we were doing ICF work, we would travel, I don't know, Captain Cleveland, you traveled 3-4 hours away with me a few times. But anymore, I try not to travel much more than an hour away from the house unless it's, I'll go more than an hour away from the house if it's a good job or if it's a customer I worked for before and they got a job away, like I'm subcontracting now, but I don't go actively searching jobs much more than an hour away from the house. And we are, oh yeah, no, we were just messing with everybody on that. It was just one of those things we kind of threw in there at the end, Dodge guy. I got more work. So what is today's end of October, October 19th? We're basically booking the work for the middle of next spring right now. That's how booked up we are. So it's crazy. We just are so busy. Captain Cleveland, I forgot about that. That's when we were up in Versailles, Indiana, wasn't it? A business partner got all mad because they didn't have chocolate chip pancakes. So he went to the store next door and bought chocolate chips so they could make him chocolate chip pancakes, which is probably a good thing because he ended up being in a good mood the rest of the day. So I just realized we got over 600 people watching. That is crazy. I'm just sitting here talking, not paying attention to anything. So love to hire us. I appreciate that. It always cracks me up on the comments. Of course, the channel is big enough now. I get a lot of comments, and you'll get like 300 comments, just saying nice job, good job, I'd hire you guys. And you get this one guy that just goes off about how we're the biggest idiots on the face of the earth. I'm like, do you read the other comments? It don't bother me one bit. I always get a laugh out of it. I don't think that was his intention, was to make me laugh, but I find it funny. Yeah, Heath, whenever I started in the ICF business in this county, Perry County, where I'm at, I started in this county. I think there was 2 ICF homes in this county, and I think there's probably close to 100. I don't know, Cleveland. There's a bunch of them. What forms did you use before ICF? That's all I've ever poured is ICF. I've never done. I've got some wood forms we used to do some small stuff with, but ICF is pretty much all we ever done. Nudura is our go-to block. I love Nudura. I could go on and on about Nudura. We used to do some reward wall stuff. Reward wall wasn't bad, but Fox Block bought out reward wall and did away with that pattern. And Fox Block, I'm not overly impressed with Fox Block. Yeah, so. Do you park all your stuff at your fast station or gas station? Yeah, the only thing that really ever stays there for an extended period of time is the trucks. The equipment, all my equipment pretty much, everybody's like, you need to build an equipment shed. There's no point. It's never here. The only time my equipment is ever on the lot or here is if it's broke or if it's sitting on the trailer and going out the next morning. My equipment is always on the jobs. It always has been on the jobs. Mr. Mikey D, no, I do not build houses anymore. We still put in foundations and basements for some of the contractors I worked for in the past, but we do not build houses start to finish anymore. So anyways, yes, the lot my gas station's on is kind of the home base. That's where the trucks are parked at, and any equipment sitting on the lot waiting to go out will be staged there. But everything pretty much stays on the move. Everybody's. Bill, have you met Harmless Farmer? Yeah, he was just down here at the house visiting 2-3 weeks ago. Me and the Harmless Farmer, we've met and hung out, I don't know, 4 or 5 times. If you go back on some of his older videos, I'm in them, and he's in a few of my older videos. And this last time we got together, I don't think either one of us even filmed. We just got together and hung out. Brian 6180 was there. Logger Wade was there. Farmer Chris was there. Do we only do residential? Whenever we were in business, 90% of it was residential. We did do some commercial stuff from time to time. We built church. I'm trying to think. Captain Cleveland may know more than me. I do have one commercial ICF job coming up this spring. We're going to do an addition onto a restaurant. The Derby Market is ICF. That was a commercial job. We did the Derby Community Center as ICF. That was a commercial job. Yeah, we did some light commercial, I guess would be the best way to put it. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about as far as needing CDLs. Here's a totally off subject. See what you guys are thinking. Me and Jason Works a lot are tossing around the idea of possibly doing a podcast. I want to come across this the wrong way, but I think there's a lot of subjects we could cover. The CDL thing got my attention. There's a lot of things we could cover on a podcast about how to get started in business, how to go about running a business, how to get your CDLs, maybe even how to start a YouTube channel, how to be successful and all that. Just a lot of different things I think we could cover in a fun, lighthearted way, possibly on a podcast. It's really hard to do on YouTube because on YouTube it's kind of work and everything needs to be fast paced. And it needs to be more entertaining than educational. I don't know. We've been talking around possibly maybe doing a podcast or two and kind of seeing how that goes. So let me know what you guys think, or if that's something you'd be interested in. Yes, Mikey D, you are correct. On Logger Wade's channel, Logger Wade's house is ICF. We built it, and he's got videos on his channel way back when we were building it. 645, that's what we were talking about, getting people like Lex Digg and Captain Kleeman and Officer Hoover. And we'd have a whole bunch of different people on, cover up different subjects. The other thing cool about a podcast is one thing that's pretty cool about YouTube is everybody goes about stuff a little bit different in different parts of the country. So I like to get people from different parts of the country that do the same thing and kind of compare how things are different. Because, for example, septic systems. Every time I do a septic system, that seems to be a hot button topic of, well, we can't do that here, or we do this here, or yada, yada, yada. So I don't know, it'd just be kind of cool to kind of have a little bit of a mixing pot of, what everybody thinks about that and how things are different in different parts of the country. And I know regulations are a lot different in different parts of the country, like frost lines. I was talking to Doug from Lakeside Ranch. He's got to get like 48 inches deep to get below frost line. Well, around here, it's 24 inches deep. You guys in the South probably know what we're talking about. So, so I don't know. I think it'd be pretty cool. I don't know. There's a lot of subjects I think we could cover. And I think we could do it in a fun, educational way. So it's something we'd probably have to film a bunch of them through the winter, and then just kind of maybe release them over time, and then kind of see how it goes, if it catches traction or not. So I don't know, just something we kind of Madison, Indiana. I've been there before. How are you, buddy? Yeah. See if you guys are interested in it and it catches a little bit of traction, we may keep going with it. So Dirt Brute. We are pretty fortunate here where we're at. We got like an 18-20 inch frost depth, and our regulations are, I don't want to say they're lax, but they're very workable. Yes, Dana, the 120 is back on the job, and every time the 120 is back on the job, and I got several videos coming on that of the repairs and everything. So, but yeah, when's the new videos of the 120 coming out? I was just going over this earlier. The rebuild on the 120 is 11/19, and the first job of the 120 back on the job is 11/21. So around Thanksgiving, you guys will see some more. You'll see some more 120 stuff. Wow, 42 inch frost depth. That is crazy. That's crazy. So that's cool stuff we can talk about on the podcast, because you know, like guys in Texas don't have a frost line. Then you guys got guys up there that got a 42 and 48-inch frost line. You realize how much difference in cost that would be? That's 4 foot of wall or 4 foot of foundation they got to put in that the guys in the South don't have to put in. So the guys in the South do a lot of slab foundation because there is no frost line. The guys up north have to do a lot of stem wall foundations because there is a frost line. So it's just really, you must be from Canada if your Thanksgiving's over already. I know how that game's played. So. We like the sand line systems. They seem to work pretty good here. Yep, money, 6-4 fab. Yeah, I'm not sure what the depth is in Vermont. So, anyways, guys, we're gonna have to wrap this up. Appreciate you all hanging out with me tonight, keeping me company since the family's out of town. Don't forget, if you guys want any cool Dirt Perfect stuff, you can check out dirtperfect1.com. And oh my goodness, there goes the phone again. Hold on. Don't forget to check out social media. You guys, like I said, the videos are about a month behind. If you follow me on Facebook and Instagram, you get to pretty much see. I usually try to post daily of what's going on that day, so you guys will kind of have an idea of what's going on. So, guys, I'm gonna wrap it up this evening. We will be back live with Todd from Truck or Track Thursday for the giveaway. Todd from Truck or Track will be here Thursday. We're going to do a live feed with him, cover a few things, and he's got some stuff he's going to give away probably around 7 o'clock. So come back Thursday and check us out again. We'll have some free stuff to give away. And we hit 50,000 subscribers here by the end of the month. We'll give 50,000 subscribers here by the end of the month. We'll do some more free giveaway stuff. It's been a while since I've done a free giveaway. So guys, hope you enjoyed. Thanks for hanging out, and we'll catch you all. Well, there'll be a video posted tomorrow. Want to know what video is coming out tomorrow? I can tell you. What is tomorrow? Wait a second. Oh, the Mack truck went down. Stay tuned tomorrow and you'll see what happened. So guys, have a good one. And we'll catch you Thursday live with Todd from